All right, I'm here with the world famous or infamous, no matter how you know him, Matt Haan. Matt, tell everybody again who you are, what company you represent.
So I'm Matt Haan, National Sales Manager for Specification Rubber Products. We are based out of Alabaster, Alabama, and we manufacture domestic gaskets for ductile iron pipe. So we're here to make American gaskets great again.
I love it, baby. So that word domestic, you said it about 10 times just there. Tell us about the demand of domestic. We got all these tariff stuffs going down. It's 2025. Nobody knows up from down and where to get the product from. Tell us about the domestic demand.
So as with every domestic manufacturer right now, we're all extremely busy. So we're seeing an increased demand in business because of the BABA requirements that have been a long time coming, but also a lot of manufacturers are having a hard time getting product from overseas because of the tariffs.
Yep.
So now you've seen a price basically balance out with American versus import.
Really?
So as with anything, typically people are going to want to buy domestically made product and support the United States.
Yep.
So that's what we're seeing, a big time increased demand is with the manufacturing process there. So we've seen our lead times obviously increase just like every other domestic manufacturer. That's a good problem, not a bad problem. And as a sales team, that's what we're all about. I said is making our presence known.
Yeah. What's usually the main pointed or that thorn in their side or that main reason why people reach out to you? What problem do they feel like you can solve for them on the spot?
So typically it's a demand issue.
Okay.
So availability right now trumps everything.
Okay.
I said so typically price is the deciding factor on any product, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing, however you want to look at it. But availability is the key factor. I said if you have it or you can get it in a reasonable amount of time, that's what's going to take place and that's what's going to push you over the edge.
Yeah.
So with all these infrastructure projects going on, they're not slowing down. Where in the past I said you might get a delay on those projects, they can't. Because you have all these people moving, infrastructure's old, it needs to be upgraded. So all these projects are building up, we have to be able to, as a domestic manufacturer, we have to be able to keep up with that. So that's what we're working on.
Okay. How's that golf game, man? I've seen you win a tournament, and I know how these industry tournaments go. You start taking strokes off of this, and just pull the strokes out of that. Come on, now, were you cheating or were you actually cheating?
I'd rather talk about my softball game than my golf game, because I actually win at softball. I said, I play Army golf. I said, I do a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. I said, but never straight.
Love it, Matt. You having a good time at WebTech?
Yeah, it's always good to catch up with your friends and see everybody. So that's what you're here for. I said, is networking and just seeing people all over the place.
How many miles do you have on your flight log or so many this year?
Too many.
Too many?
Too many. I'm never home. I said, I live at an airport, but that's what you signed up for. I said, and I tell people, I'm like, I'm just here to make the Spec Rubber brand prevalent across the country. I said, so somebody's got to do it. I said, and that's what I like to do.
Actually, to give advice to those who are watching, what's some tips and tricks to keep mentally sane from living out of a suitcase or always being in hotels and airports? Because sometimes I can go crazy if I'm never like at home or in a place for too long. So
you have to have a good work balance. Said I made a conscious effort this year to tone it down. Because last year I was going 7 weeks at a time. And you're coming home on the weekends, I said, but it still wears on you. So I made a conscious effort not to do more than 2 weeks in a row this year, just because you start seeing yourself physically break down. Mentally, you're going stir crazy, and I like to be married.
Amen, brother. I'm with you on that. I love being married. Matt, thanks for letting me bother you, man.
Awesome.
Looking forward to seeing you at the next show after the next show.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
All right, Matt.
My
Thank
brother
you.
from another mother, maybe.